Welcome back. This is Christopher O'Connor with ProdigyArts.com, and this is Life in Entrepreneurship. And if you are here, it's because you are serious about building a business, growing your business, and being an entrepreneur. The definition of an entrepreneur is someone who runs a business or multiple businesses, and more importantly, someone who is willing to take risks, especially financial risks. And it's not for everybody. It's not for the faint of heart, and that's why everybody's not an entrepreneur. But if you're on this page, then you must be serious about wanting to start a business, wanting to grow your business, and just wanting to hear some stories from other entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, about life and entrepreneurship and the successes and failures that come with that. For me, starting a business was the most fun part. Because it was the part where you get to write all of your ideas. It's the part where you get to design your logo, come up with a name that's gonna be your brand. Come up with your branding, write the business plan, and get all of your ideas out on paper. To me, that was the most exciting part. In another video, we'll talk about logo design and what makes a good logo versus a bad logo. We'll talk about the anatomy of a business plan and how to write a business plan in a separate video. This video in particular is just about how to have a successful business and what that means. And what that means is adding value. You have to be able to add value to your target customer or your target audience. That's what it's all about. So the question you have to ask yourself is, are you adding value to your clients or to your customers, or are you just trying to sell people on your ability to complete a task? Or are you just basically seeking money and trying to convince somebody to let you do some work so you can make some money? And that's different, and that won't lead to a sustainable or a successful company. The most successful companies focus on adding value. They focus on adding value to the lives of their employees and adding value to the lives of their clients and the products that they help their clients sell, or adding value by selling your products to a particular client that they may need. Like I said, oftentimes you're trying to sell people on your ability to complete a task or your ability to do something. And that's sales, and that's marketing, and that's an important part too. But if you're unable to convince the client, the customer, that you're going to add value to their lives or add value to their brand or to the products that they sell, then you're kind of wasting your time, and you won't be as successful as you could be, and you'll fail at your sales pitch more often times than not. You're in business to make money. I get it. And there's nothing wrong with the pursuit of money, but you won't truly be successful until you are willing to show, not tell, but show your target client, your target audience, why your product or service is needed, and how that will add value to them. The same goes in your relationships. Are you adding value to the person you're in a relationship with, whether that's a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or just a friend? Do you add value to that person's life? Do you encourage me? Do you uplift me? Do you seek to make me a better person? Do you care about my life, and do you care about my health? Are you there for me when I need you? Can I vent to you when I need someone to vent to? Am I happier when I'm around you? Are you adding value? Everything in life and everything in business is about adding value. You can't just run in an office with your hand out saying, please, just give me a chance. Please, let me show you what I can do. Sometimes it'll work, but you have to say, in addition to saying, give me the opportunity to earn your business, give me the opportunity to show me, to show you what I can do, you have to say, give me the opportunity to show you how my product or how my service will help you make money, help your company grow, and add value to what it is that you do. Because let's be real, the bottom line is people want to make money. That's all they care about. You know, they talk about relationships and relationship building, and yes, that's important too. But the bottom line is, can you make me some money? Can you make my company some money? Can you make my company look good in the eyes of my clients and my customers? That's all people really care about. And when you're selling your business or selling yourself or selling your product, you need to pitch with that in mind. The other thing when you first get started is finding something that is attractive to you, something that you are really, really passionate about. And people say it's finding your calling. You've heard it before over and over again, but that's going to be so important because you need to be enjoying what you do. You need to want to wake up every morning and do the work that you'll have to do in your business. You have to enjoy it. You have to love it. And you won't always enjoy it and love it. Sometimes it'll stress you out and you'll wonder, what am I doing? Did I pick the right thing? Did I pick the wrong thing? You know, that's the truth about it. You know, people always say, oh, love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life. And that's absolutely true. But still, the truth of the matter is some days you'll hate that too. That's just a part of being an entrepreneur. That's a part of this journey. Right now, everything is about the pursuit of money. You know, that's the age that we're in. It's everybody wants the bag. Everybody wants the money. And there's nothing wrong with money. I like money. But as long as you're pursuing the money and not not your passion, then you won't truly be happy. You might make some money, but you'll find yourself depressed, you know, and you'll find yourself not wanting to get up in the morning, not wanting to go to work. And I'm speaking from experience. When I first started out, I was doing some graphic design stuff and I was doing everything under the sun to get in the door and to make some money. And true, that did get me in the door. True, that did make me some money. But over time, I wasn't happy. And I got frustrated when people would call me and ask me to do those things. People would call me and ask me to design a flyer, and I was upset. I was frustrated. I was stressed out. I don't design flyers. I don't want to design flyers. That's not what I want to do. That's not my passion. And so while I was doing it and I was making money doing it, I was very unhappy and I wasn't fulfilled, and I wasn't feel like I was fulfilling my destiny or even pursuing my destiny. So, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get started. You know, if the market is asking for a particular thing, you know, you want to do it a little bit, you know, that's fine. But ultimately, you don't want to promote yourself, and you definitely don't want to promote your brand as doing one thing that you know you're not going to want to stick with, you know you're not going to want to do, and then all of a sudden changing. So even when I was doing those things, I really didn't brand the company as a design company. You know, I would do the work, I would keep it under the table. I wouldn't tell anyone that I was doing those projects. I was basically just doing them and making my money and then investing that money into my bigger vision and my bigger dream. And so, you know, that's a strategy as well. But the sooner you can find your passion and find what you love to do, the better off you're gonna be and the more successful you're gonna be earlier on. Honestly, most people can work really hard and become pretty good at anything. You know, even though I don't consider myself a designer, I respect people's profession, so I wouldn't dare call myself a designer. I know some really good graphic designers, but I got pretty good at it. You know, I got good enough for companies to want me to do design for them. You know, so like I said, you know, anybody can get pretty good at anything if they work hard at it and they try and they practice often to get good. They take advice and they learn, of course. But that's not going to fulfill you in your life. And in the long run, your battery's going to run out, you know, and it's going to drain you, and you'll find yourself lost and depressed and trying to figure out what to do next or what to find next. So, you know, find something you love, stick with it and push it out. You know, find a niche for yourself. I do believe that you need multiple streams of incomes, you know, and you need to be doing a few different things. For instance, Prodigy Arts, our production company, we specialize in not only cinematography and video production, but we also do animation and visual effects and some other things that make us unique in our market. But that's exactly what I mean. It's multiple streams there. So we've got an animation stream, We've got a visual effects stream. We've got money coming in from commercial and corporate video opportunities, and we've got money coming in from film and television opportunities, But, however, those are, for the most part, still in the same realm of production, okay? So I still enjoy every aspect of that. If you're not pursuing something that you're gonna be the best at or that you can be the best at, then that's just a hustle, and hustlers make great money. I'm a hustler myself. I've hustled before, and what I mean by hustle is basically you're jumping on these things that are hot at the moment or whatever the market's calling for at the moment. You're jumping on those things to make you some money. And okay, that's fine. Be a hustler. But eventually you want to do something that's sustainable, something that's gonna reap high rewards, something that's gonna be able to provide you with insurance, provide your children with insurance. If you have a staff, you have to be able to provide a salary and insurance for your staff. You have to be honest with yourself about where your long-term success is gonna come from. And usually it's not gonna come from the hustle, it's gonna come from what God has blessed you with, the gifts that you have. This is Christopher O'Connor with Life and Entrepreneurship. Like and subscribe to this page. We've got a lot more discussions we're gonna talk about. Again, we're gonna talk about a business plan, anatomy of a business plan. We're gonna talk about different scenarios, real life scenarios where meetings went well, meetings went bad, multi-million-dollar opportunities that I lost, multi-million-dollar opportunities that I gained, how and why. And so I think this will be a good page for you if you are interested and if you're serious about business and entrepreneurship. Christopher O'Connor checking out. Thanks.